3.5 billion year bacteria.
Yeah, 3.5 million years.
Ruth's not good with
No,
figures.
I'm not good with figures. It's a bit mind-blowing. Where do you get it from?
Well, this bacteria was discovered by Dr. Anatoly Brushkov from the University of Moscow I think in 2009. He's a geocryologist. They found that bacteria. They found out it's not aging. It's literally repairing its own DNA.
All the time?
It goes on forever. Then they started injecting it into rats and mice, and they became young enough to have children, to have babies again. Then Dr. Brushkov injected it into himself, and he felt he had good results. So we spoke about that, and he said, I've done it with rats, I've done it with mice, I've done it with myself. And I said to him, Anatoly, maybe it's time a woman does it too. And he said, if you want to take
you were a
all the
guinea pig.
You were like his first patient then with this?
Yeah, we were joking about it among friends. I said, I'm the human lab rat. I'm okay with that.
OK, Manoush, the thing is, none of us have a clue if this is working because we don't know what you looked like before and what you looked like after.
Right.
So could you give people a rough indication of how old you are? Would you mind doing that?
Well, I used to tell people I've had so much work done, every part of me has a different age. I can give you an estimate.
And what's the average age of your face, for instance?
The average age of my face? I would like to say 21. It's a dirty, rotten lie, but I like to spread it.
So what
my point is,
wait a
minute. My point is here, if you say you're 90 years of age, we'll say that's absolutely brilliant. It's worth injecting yourself with that. But if you tell me you're 25,
No, quite honestly, let's not joke about that. I'm far over 40.
Far over 40?
Yeah.
What procedures have you had done already?
Oh, you mean the plastic procedures? I had a facelift. I had my eyes, the shape of my eyes changed. I had 2 lower eyelid surgeries, 2 upper eyelid surgeries, which got horribly botched. Okay. I mean, you see a little bit. I have to have reconstructive surgery. I had 2 nose surgeries, which got botched too, and they have to reconstruct my nose completely. I had my lips done 6 or 7 times. I had fillers in my face. I had silicone fillers here. I had my breast done 6 times. I've had chemical I can't even...
But meanwhile, the bacteria itself... Now, let me give you a background of the bacteria. Yeah. The bacteria is called Bacillus F, right? Yeah. And it was discovered in the permafrost of northwest Russia by scientists back in 2009. And that area is famous for people who live longer in Siberia. So that is the connection that you and Dr. Brushkov are trying to prove.
Yes.
The thing is, no doctor is legally allowed to administer this. Because we saw you there with a file. Yeah. So you have to inject this.
The problem, a friend of mine is a doctor, and he was there to overlook the whole thing when I did that. And he told the camera team, he said, I'm losing my license if I inject her with it. This is highly experimental. So I said, I don't have a problem doing it myself.
And you weren't worried that something would go wrong? No.
Actually, I think, honestly, every great discovery, or every potentially great discovery, requires people willing to volunteer.
So you started taking it when?
The first time I ever injected it was in July.
Right, so since July, you inject it, what, once a week?
Can you see a difference? Can you see a difference?
Well, you know, the problem that we have with that, there are differences, but I can't really tell you which one is a placebo effect. We would have to... I feel stronger, I feel better, I can work out longer, I sleep better. I had a thyroid problem. And I stopped taking the medication because I had side effects. The thyroid problem is gone, but now here's the problem. I don't know with the thyroid problem if the medication I took before fixed it, if my body fixed it, if it has to do with the bacteria. And the other effects
why take the risk, basically? This is a risky process.
Yeah.
It's untried in humans. Why do you want to be the guinea pig?
I would like to age gracefully in a way. I will tell you this. I'll give you one example. My mother was far over 40 when she had her children. And I see my mother, she's an old lady now, fall apart in front of my eyes. She's literally losing some of her dignity, being really helpless. And I said, I would like to age I would like to age in a way that I will die in a completely functional body way back then. I'm scared to death of aging.
It's not just about looking well. This is about staying young. Literally staying young.
Yes, staying young. I mean, looking well and having a good skin. That was one of the things that I felt, that my skin got better.
Your skin looks glowing, I have to say.
It does, and for a woman my age, it's really...
But what age are you? Go on, tell us.
Say again?
What age are you?
How old are you?
Far over 40.
Well, OK. How much over 40? Higher or lower? 45? 50?
Over 50?
Are you over 50?
No.
What? You're not...
Says like that. No! Like, oh, that's horrible.
So you're between 45 and 50?
Yeah.
You might as well tell us. What are you, 48? 40? No! I get the prize. I get the prize.